All right, DoorDash has got like a $2 bump for a couple hours here. So we're going to try a little of that. We will be competing for best order of the day. First up, we got Little Caesars. Ivan is looking for Caesar dip cheesy jalapeno, which is this, and then something called slices and sticks, 2,950 calories if you're curious, and then crazy sauce, which is this, I'm assuming, because it's the only thing left. So what I haven't had Little Caesars in maybe a decade. What is crazy sauce? What makes this sauce so crazy? What's going on here? All right, got that Little Caesars delivered. Not a great way to start the day with a 0 tip. $2 bump helped it. $6.25 total. All right, so an Uber Eats popped up. It's a new one. We got Coltiva, which is just a small, little, independent, kind of cool coffee shop. I like it in there. Casey is looking for a mocha, something called the Yeti, and then a Cubana. So Uber recently made a card like DoorDash already had. They had their red card, and now Uber made a card as well. And they're like, hey, do you want this card? It'll give you more places to go to, make more money. I'm like, sure. And then it'll give me a variety to make these videos with. So I'm like, that's a great idea. So the first one that I had, it went pretty smooth, but you got to go there and order the stuff. And somebody wanted like a fucking baked salmon, and it took like 20, 30 minutes to make. So I'm waiting around for it. So that kind of stunk, but they tipped well because it was a nice meal. So I'm like, all right, let's give this card another try. And then the second place that I went to, the card was declined. And then the third place I went to, the card was declined. So I just had to cancel both the orders and keep moving. So now this is the fourth time that I've tried it, and I'm a little leery that the card is going to be declined. All right, so the most important thing is the card was approved, and I got the order. Kids, don't forget your receipt. If you do something like this, I almost did. Now, I went in there, and of course, there's some guy I known for a long time, working behind the counter, and he starts bringing up like, hey, is there like a place on the app where the customers can leave a tip for us working here? And I was like, no, there's just a tip for me, but I don't think they have that option anywhere. And then I told him how it is awkward when I go in there and order something, and it's like, I don't want to leave a tip. It's not my order. And I can't be going into like all of these fucking restaurants a day and throwing people money. Like, if I was going into one restaurant a day, sure, you throw some fucking cash, but these are like other people's orders, and it just really doesn't work that way. So he was like, we don't even really want to be partnered with Uber Eats, but since they started this card thing, they've just kind of opened it up to anything. You can just go in there and order stuff. So I can see problems with this. In the end, I just felt bad and threw him fucking $5 cash because I feel like an asshole. And he's like, well, I didn't bring up the conversation for you to give me money. I was like, I know you didn't. And I was like, you got to realize this is putting me in a weird position also. So I feel like there's a difference if it's, one of these card orders, say to, McDonald's or Wendy's or some big corporate bullshit chain. Or, you're like, I don't know, we're not going to tip them anyway. But you go to these tiny little independent places, and it's like, I always tip those people. I tip them well, because that's just how it is. That's how you do it. All right, got all that coffee delivered. New order came in before I get the total for it. We got Rusty Taco. First time I've had that one. Rusty Taco is pretty damn good. Maybe not the best tacos you'll ever have in your life. but they've got some real serious hot sauce in there. And as long as you can just drown shit in hot sauce, it's just the greatest thing in the world. Charlie is looking for a 6 taco family pack. Roasted pork, smoked brisket, fried fish, a rusty, a barbecue brisket, a black bean, and this includes chips, salsa, and queso. So Charlie's just going for it today. You really think he's going to share those 6 tacos with his family? Alright, got that rusty taco delivered. New order came before I get the total for it. We got another new one today. We got the oven, which is just real solid Indian food, always good, and they have the most amazing jalapeno beer I've ever had in my life there. I cut up a jalapeno and put it on top. It's fucking amazing. Kim is looking for 2 times mulligatawny soup, garlic naan, 2 times chicken tikka korma, and then paneer kulcha. Alright, so forget all that. The fucking card declined, so there's no oven Indian food for anyone. So kind of thought with the one earlier that went through that I wouldn't have to deal with this again today, but there you go. Thanks for nothing, Uber Eats. Alright, guess I'm a glutton for punishment because we got another order on arrival here, and it's a new one, of course. We got Chopsticks Chinese Restaurant, which I've never been to. I don't know if I've really ever heard of it. Julia is looking for beef, lo mein, and then pork egg rolls, 2 pieces, crab rangoon, 8 pieces, and then General Tso's chicken with white rice. So we're keeping the fingers crossed that it's gonna work here. We're being optimistic. It's like a $20 fucking order. Let's do it. All right. So the card was declined. No fucking surprise. So there's an option where you can pay with your own money. I don't want to do it, but I did. So I jammed my own card in there, and there's a message that comes up. Don't worry, you'll be reimbursed. All right, got that chopsticks delivered. $20.10. All right, we got Starbucks. Jasmine is looking for 3 times pumpkin cream cold brew. Now, if that doesn't sound like about the most disgusting thing ever, I don't know what is. It's October 10th, 21 days until Halloween, getting cold at night, the leaves are changing colors. Jasmine's saying to herself, you know what would fix it all up for me? You know what would make this autumn experience more pleasant? A pumpkin cream cold brew. 3 times. I tell you, this feels like this is what's going to start happening. I'm going to start picking up this pumpkin bullshit for the next couple of months. So maybe we'll see how it goes. If I start to get a few other pumpkin ones, I'll make a pumpkin meter or something to keep track of it all. But either way, Jasmine, you officially win worst order of the day. I mean, I'll even be generous about it. $500. You give me $500, I will drink 3 pumpkin cream cold brews. I'll slam them. Boom, 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 in succession. 3 of them, $500 cash on the table, and I'll do it. All right, got that pumpkin bullshit delivered. $3.39. All right, we got Jersey Mike's subs. Brandon is looking for the original Italian on white bread, no oregano, no onions, add spicy brown mustard, extra meat, and a Pepsi. Brandon is looking for the extra meat. What Brandon needs tonight is extra meat. You know that regular meat you put on your subs, Jersey Mike? It ain't good enough. I need extra meat. A Jersey Mike sub just ain't a sub without extra meat, says Brandon. You can't spell Brandon without extra meat. Man, I almost thought I was going to have to ask those Jersey Mike employees to help me carry this bag out to my car. All that extra meat that Brandon ordered really weighing it down. I think I'm going to call it good tonight. I'm tired, man. I don't want to do this anymore. Lugging that extra meat around, it just wore me out. I'm done. Kind of a frustrating day. Had that card declined a couple times, and then I had to use my own card, which I did look, and Uber immediately they put it into my account, the Uber account that I can cash out or whatever, wait for a direct deposit. So it really was right away, and they got fucking money. I'm not worried about it. Still though, it's I don't want to use my own card to pay for somebody else's fucking food. So frustrating, but we made it through, had a few new restaurants. Best order of the day, gonna give to Charlie, who ordered the Rusty Taco family pack or something that he's just gonna eat himself. Worst order of the day was Jasmine, who ordered all that fucking creamy pumpkin cream or whatever that was. That was fucking disgusting, Jasmine. She started a fire, got a little blanket going. It's fall. It's starting to get a little chilly at night. Get some creamy pumpkin to sip on the couch. Have a lovely evening, Jasmine.